Hello, good morning. Thanks for watching my channel. It's growing very well. Thank you very much for your support. My thought for today is so many of us get involved in coming to the Philippines with the concept of meeting up maybe with a Filipino and making a new life, or should I say, another life. It's not really a new life, it's just another life in another part of this planet. It's going to be different from that of what you're used to back home, for sure. Got to get used to the climate. You've got to get used to the women themselves. I mean, they are beyond the physical. They're a completely different kettle of fish. First of all, when you start to talk to them there, you're going to find yourself, if you could step back, in a way you're starting to learn pidgin English. You're trying to reduce the number of words in each sentence to enable your woman to understand what you are. You'll repeat yourself. You'll circumvent what she's saying with a different approach each time, because you can see from her own body language that she doesn't quite understand what you're meaning. In amongst all that, you're bedazzled by her. You think she's, God gift. And no doubt she probably is to you. Because of course you're still thinking with a swollen heart. And it's at those moments that we put ourselves at total risk. We throw out the window all of the cautionary tales, the cautionary notes, the red flags as they talk about here. And we say, it won't happen to us. How many times have we heard people say, oh, this is terrible, but it doesn't happen here. It won't happen to me. It doesn't happen to us. We're in a good relationship. Well, I'm sorry, guys. You don't have to be in the Philippines for you to eat your own words when someone says it won't happen to you. Because inevitably it will. People who build homes, buy fancy cars, scooters, luxurious furniture, appliances, you name it. At the time, it's enthusiastic. It's a feeling of generosity towards another man or woman. And who can blame you? You're in a new country. You want to impress your woman. You want her to think good things about you. But remember that saying, you can't buy love. And it's so true. Don't expect a Filipino necessarily to say, oh, darling, I'm so lucky. Thank you so much for buying me a scooter or a four-wheel drive, but you can't drive anymore. And she has to learn to drive. And you have to panic. Will she keep it on the road? Especially with the drivers that you see around. It really is a case, if you want to spend your money, that's what you've done. You haven't given money for a particular cause or a reason that's going to give you a return. People talk about investment, returns. No such thing here. There's no such thing as an investment or a return, because we really can't own anything. We can pay for it all, but we will never own it. You can buy a car. You've got to keep it on the road. Sooner or later, you might not be able to drive, so somebody else will drive it for you, a driver or your partner. So just remember that whilst you think you're helping someone, you're also giving away everything that you hold dear, or you claim to yourself as well. Don't be so surprised if later on in life things happen where they say, I'm not going to sell, I'm not going to get rid of this. Of course they're not. You know, you give somebody a lottery ticket, do you really think they're going to give it all away? No. It's just simply not possible. Put yourself in the same position. Somebody buys you a home, a fancy car, lovely furniture. Would you say, oh yes, darling, I'll go and give it away. I'll give you your money back? Of course they won't. It's only human nature. You make a nest comfortable. Why would you want to go back to uncomfortable twigs? That's just the nature of things. So start to get realistic. Life isn't how it was in the West, where you could fight for your rights. You have no rights here. There is no one there to fight in your corner. Everybody will fight in hers. And you have to realize that. So get real, guys, okay? Just get real. And I hope you enjoy watching and continue to watch. Give us a thumbs up. One day I might be back on the other channel, but who knows? Bye now.